Well, I'm on the road again with my ALH swapped Rabbit. So far, it is going amazing. This car is just trucking along. I'm doing 70 mile an hour average, and I've got nothing bad to say. It's loud. That's the worst part. I think that's really good. And it shakes like a Harley. On my last drive, I was too busy worrying about the car to film anything. So what was I worrying about? Well, the car had a serious oil leak. I lost 10 quarts of oil on my trip. And it just kept spewing out of the car. It was leaking out of the Hall effect sensor for the tachometer. I never put a delete plate or replace that sensor. I figured I could just leave it there and just not use it. Well, I had super high crankcase pressure. Why? I have a lot of blow-by. This engine that I put in has 200,000 miles on it. It was owned by a little old lady who knew nothing about her Volkswagen Beetle. The car probably got started more than once with ether and had no maintenance done to it whatsoever. There's a spot on the oil pan that was JB welded, so she hit something with the car. The rings are worn out in this engine. This poor little ALH was never treated well. I don't want to do a rebuild. I would rather 2.0 swap the block than rebuild an ALH. I would keep the ALH head, but just blow-by itself shouldn't create high crankcase pressure. If you have a properly working venting system off the valve cover, that shouldn't be an issue for pushing out oil from that Hall effect sensor for the tach. Well, I had an eBay catch can on the breather to catch all of the oil that came out of the PCV system because I deleted the PCV, I deleted the EGR, and so I needed something to catch the oil because I did not want to put it in my intake. That eBay catch can was so restrictive that it was causing high crankcase pressure and pushing oil out of that Hall effect sensor. That's why I lost 10 quarts of oil in 500 miles. So what's the fix for that? 500 miles away from home. You just leave the breather off and vent it to the atmosphere. Nope, it's just going right into the engine bay. It took me a while to figure that out. Every time that I had stopped, I had shut the engine off, and so it wasn't actively leaking from that sensor. Finally, I turned the engine on once, crawled underneath the car, and looked at it, and it was spewing oil.